around 7:46 a little many years ago. I also stopped by his house when he lived in Thornton, Colorado. He had a Johnson Desk kilowatt, and I was just putting this Johnson Desk kilowatt together at that time. So Mike helped me out quite a bit with getting this one up and running. And I was kind of disappointed to see him move off to Minnesota, but sounds to me like he's got a good operating station and position, and so that's good. Good for Mike, and I hope he's doing well. And glad you guys are old buddies, Val. That sounds good. Glad to know that he's keeping all you guys out that way straight. So Val, I'm gonna check out. So 73 you, Matt, and see you guys later. Hopefully Mike shows up again soon. W0LPG, Whiskey Zero Foxtrot Delta.
Okay, Whiskey Zero Foxtrot Delta. This is returning, and understand you want to sign out. It's been real slow talking to you. I learned a lot about your setup there, and okay, yeah, we sure are happy to have Mike in the Minnesota area here, and as I said, I'm only about 20 miles from Minnesota. I was born and raised in southern Minnesota, so I got a lot of friends over that way, and we enjoy talking to them quite often. So thanks for sticking around, and good to hear you. Yeah, we try to check in to Bill's 160 meter long internet. The propagation has just been really poor at early morning time. Especially because the frequency is so high, when it does that, the skip is real short even in the morning. So I can't make it over very often. But so I listen quite a bit on the northern Utah receiver. I listen quite a bit, and also on my bedside radio when the propagation. Anyway, sticking around and making an enjoyable heavy metal night here, and take good care of that Johnson Desk. Run into you again real soon here on first Wednesday. I tend to try to listen in, and I'll check in again next month. W0FD, W0LPG. Bye-bye.
Boy, Val, your signal really came up. Sounding great into Colorado right now, Val. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, I look forward to hearing you on the first Wednesday of the month net. Also, maybe things that change and we can hear you on the 160 meter 1915 Bill KZRZ net. So look forward to that, Val. Nice to get a chance to talk to you. It really is. And okay, on being so close to Minnesota and growing up in Minnesota, I didn't realize your location was that far east. So that sounds good. So yeah, you're just kind of right out the back door there of all those good sounding Minnesota stations, I guess. So I understand now. Well, 73 to you. Take care. Happy New Year, and we'll see you down the log soon. W0LPG, Whiskey Zero Foxtrot Delta Clear.
Great for Mike. Good night.
Mike, and thanks for the QSO. W0LPG, standing by for any other heavy metal radio concerts. W0LPG.
This is Whiskey 7 Tango Mike Delta. Name is Tom. Good evening there, Mike.
Hi, Tom. W7TMD. Good to hear you this evening. Well, do you copy Tom? Over.
No, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't copy the other station there. Mike, go ahead.
Okay, Val. Very good. Well, that's Tom in northern Idaho. Whiskey 7 Tango Mike Delta. And good to hear you on this evening, Tom. I'm kind of running out of energy here this evening, so I was going to check out. Val is in eastern South Dakota, 20 miles from the Minnesota border, and he's waiting for an old buddy, K0COM, to show up. So, Val, if you don't mind, let's let Tom make a transmission, and you can listen for him, and then we'll turn it back to you, since this is your frequency, Val. W7TMD, WFD.
W0FD, W7TMD. Well, good evening there, Mike, and sorry Val can't hear me there. I can hear him. The Val S9 to 5 over S9. Sounds like I'm getting some feedback here on something, but using the Ranger. Whoops. Yeah, sorry about that. My antenna needs loaded. Dang it anyway. All right, yeah, using the Ranger and the Thunderbolt mic. Maybe you could relay that over there. I forgot completely about the heavy metal stuff that's going on. So I don't want to hold the guy's channel, but urge you in there, Mike, and you're doing great. It sounds like you're 25 over S9 over here in northern Idaho. So sounding fantastic there. And I forgot the ID. W0FD, this is W7TMD, and I'll turn it back over to you, Mike. I just wanted to say hi and check in, and it's too bad he can't hear me over there. Over.
Roger, Tom. We're good heading on to Colorado this evening. You're really sounding good, Tom, and nice to hear you. And thanks for giving us another contact here on the heavy metal rally, Tom. And it's been a while since we talked, so I'm glad you stopped by. So Val, again, over to you, Val. And I'll say 73 and get out of here, and turn the frequency back over to you. And Val, hopefully Mike K0COM 6 and 7. But well, Tom says he's hearing you just fine. S9, maybe a little bit over S9, and so he's hoping maybe you can copy him. W0LPG, W0FD.
Can you give me Tom's city, the city where Tom is? Over.
Okay, Tom, help me out. What's your city? Over.
Well, the town is Old Town, Idaho, Old Town. The closest city would be Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, which is south of me, about 45 miles there. Over.
Okay, Val. Tom is in Old Town, Idaho. Old Town, Idaho. The closest real place on the map would be Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Over.
Yeah, very good. Old Town, Idaho. Yeah, I've been out to Coeur d'Alene, so I'll look it up on the map when I get a chance here later on. So, Tom, I'm beginning to copy you, so let's keep it up here for at least a few minutes if you want. And Mike, I'll let you sign out. Thanks so much for helping. W7TMD, make a transmission, Tom. This is Val in Watertown, South Dakota. W0LPG, over.
W0LPG, W7TMD. Well, great to meet you, Val. Yeah, I am in northern Iowa. I'm up near Canada. So your signal was about 10 over this, right? 10 over this. Very good and clear. 73 to you, Mike. Yeah, it's been a while. We'll have to visit anytime. And just been busy at work over here, and working on the National 183 depot now. It was on the bench. Wasn't using it, and was over on the Valiant for a little while. But, been too busy in the afternoon to get on the van. But Val, if you wanted to copy down, what I'm using is a Ranger, Johnson Ranger, and a Johnson Thunderbolt over here, and using a National 183B for a receiver. I've got a Johnson 300 here, but it is not working at the moment. I'm going to have another friend of mine look at it here shortly as soon as I can get over to his house. But great to meet you, Val. And I want to hold it because I know you can't hear me very well. So back over to you, W0 LPG W7 Tango Mike Delta.
Yeah, W7 TMD. This is W0 LPG. I missed most of that, Tom. It's getting kind of noisy here. Some QRM coming in. But I hope we can hook up sometime.
Big signal here, Tom. 73.
Thanks for the contact on heavy metal. I sure appreciate getting Idaho, and thank you very much. Back to you for a short reply there. W0 TMD, W0 LPG, over.